You've seen some of the tools that we scientists use. They're very sophisticated. Do you have any questions about how we go in and investigate storms? And if you ask me a question, is it dangerous or scary, I'm going to say yes and yes. Of course it is. But I'll also say it's a safe place to be. I'd rather be at 40,000 feet inside a Category 5 storm than down at the surface. Okay? Any questions, please?
Do you ever anticipate using some of the tools that you use to investigate these storms to try to prevent them?
Oh, that's a super question. How do we mitigate these storms? Well, you know, there's been all kinds of interesting Dr. Strangelove schemes dreamed up to, you know, how can we reduce the winds? Let's spread oil across the surface of the ocean so we can reduce the amount of water vapor coming off. Okay, and that's kind of an interesting scenario because you know that film of oil would break up very quickly because of all the waves in the ocean. Other people have thought, well, gee, let's take carbon particles, black dust, and scatter that into the atmosphere. And the atmosphere will then absorb a lot of the heat energy that would have gone and warmed up the ocean surface. But that's polluting the air, so we don't want to do that. There's even been people who have thought about tugging icebergs down out of the North Pole, out of the Arctic seas, and cooling off the tropical waters. You know, I just think that's all interesting speculation, but the answer is there is so much energy in one of these storms, and I'll quantify that a little bit later for you. I don't think there's anything we can conceive of right now that can possibly do anything to harm a storm. We're better off putting all our money into finding better ways of warning people, evacuating people, enforcing building codes, that type of thing, okay?